Hello everyone, my name is Natalia Prosic and I'm from Novi Sad, from Serbia. I have been living here for all my life, for almost 39 years. And about a year ago I decided to act on my dream come true, to come to Canada. I realized that is something I need to do to build a better future for me and for my family. So I contacted the CanadaCIS online and left my details on their website. I immediately realized what a big decision that was for me and for my family. I did a little research about all the other immigrations agencies and lawyers, but CanadaCIS seemed to be the most transparent, professional and truly caring organization. So that was the reason why I picked up CanadaCIS to be my agency from the start. A few days later, I was contacted by a gentleman who introduced himself as their agent, and he asked me a few basic questions and also left me his email so we could be in contact. The email was for me to provide him all the necessary documentations he needed just for start. He needed my CV, my passport, my bank statement. And 3 days later, after that, he sent me an official assessment from a lawyer that is an active RCIC representative. And the answer was that I was eligible for immigration process. Then the agent called me several times and we had prolonged discussions about all the possible strategies. We really invested for about 3 or 4 hours talking time just to be sure and to build the most sustainable and stepping stone plan. All this proper planning made me go all of it, and I paid all their necessary fees all in once, in full, and I started getting the actual program's requirements. So that was the point when the real process started. I got another agent. He was a part of the document collection desks, and he knew all the answers, and he told me that now it's time to run for all the necessary documentations so we could submit my application as soon as possible. And he wasn't kidding. He was calling me every week. And what about your diploma, what about your English test results, and what about your WES assessment, and so on. And he just kept calling and calling until I got all the necessary documents he needed. As soon as the results from my IELTS test and WES were in, they let me talk to the real lawyer for the first time. And he was a super nice gentleman, and he was so professional. Also, I signed a representation agreement with him as well. And the CanadaCIS already paid all fees for the lawyer in advance, so I didn't have to pay anything for the lawyer. So the lawyer submitted my file, and 3 weeks later to that, Government of Canada he kept calling me every 2 or 3 weeks to update on my status. And until one day he called and said that I got a visa, and he was so excited, so I was, and I couldn't believe it. It took almost a year, but there it was, the Canada visa on my email, and so here it is as well. And I'm so grateful to CanadaCIS and all the great agents that helped me out. I do have so much to do now before I leave my country, but my future is waiting for me in Canada. And thanks one more time to CanadaCIS. I'm finally coming to meet you. So thank you all for listening, and good luck in your own journey. Canada, here I come.